Hi everyone, I'm Hoodie Angel Brandon here today with the first Nintendo Direct of 2022. Our standard, usual February Direct, and hopefully we see some cool stuff. In particular, Breath of the Wild 2, hoping to see that. But who knows what we've got. We should be starting in just a few minutes, so let's go. Alright, we are starting. Rated pending to M. That makes me think maybe we'll see Bayonetta 3 here, but who knows. It's been a bit, huh? Last one was what, September? And this will be our first Direct without Smash Bros, which is kind of wild. Oh, that looks like Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem Warriors. Not that surprising.
The cycle of this world. I will not allow it to perish with you.
I was thinking Three Houses for a Warriors game would make a lot of sense if you did like maybe a something that took place in between the 5 years, but then you wouldn't be able to use Byleth. So it looks like this is more maybe something that takes place during, or maybe it'll just be a separate side story or something, like something that doesn't directly tie into the canon. But this is already a cool start. I didn't get the first Fire Emblem Warriors, but yo, those new designs look good.
We shall fight. We shall survive, and we shall win a glorious
Get him, Dimitri. Oh, and are we actually going to be able to have the house leaders like team up? This is Fire Emblem Warriors will give us the golden route. Everyone, okay, some people wanted. Gerald, Papa Gerald. Oh, I hope Sedith is in this.
I know you are prepared to do whatever that you must.
Okay, you've shown female Byleth. Where's male Byleth though? June 24th. Alright. Almost. So, it released on July 26th, so a month and 2 days before the original release, which was also my birthday. I almost feel like they should have just released it a month later and tied it in as like an anniversary thing. But that's not too surprising. Like, that just makes sense. Tie into Three Houses' huge popularity. Oh, and there's Advance Wars. More intelligent systems stuff, even if they're not directly handling the remake here. And they probably weren't directly handling Warriors either. But, you know, those are still their franchise.
You're gonna get hurt.
I see right through your plans.
Another full campaign awaits in Advance Wars 2 Black Hole Rising. More commanding officers and more diverse terrain can be.
Yeah, I never played Advance Wars. I don't know.
Like blasting through pipelines to cross.
Like modern military just doesn't interest me as much as like fantasy military.
Flex your strategic muscles outside.
So I have played some things like Command and Conquer or Commandos. So I wouldn't rule out trying Advance Wars. But it's just not as inherently interesting as a fantasy game like Fire Emblem to me.
Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp marches onto the Nintendo
April 8th.
System April
Cool.
8th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Man, I want playable Geralt in Warriors.
Universe.
I'm still waiting on Geralt in Fae too.
In No
Where
Man's
is he?
Sky, every star is the light of a distant sun. Each orbited by planets.
I kind of thought they already ported this to the Switch, but I guess not. I haven't, like, I only saw the immense backlash for this when it first came out, and then I didn't pay any attention after that. I mean, I wasn't really paying attention before that either, but that was the only time I really saw it like come up was when everyone was very disappointed when it came out. I have heard that they improved it a lot since then, so I kind of just assumed that they ported it already if they were going to, but I guess not.
Unwary travelers, and the authorities are ever watchful. Your journey may be fraught with danger, and actions have consequences. Traitor, fighter, explorer. How will you live in this universe? No Man's Sky lands on Nintendo Switch this summer.
Mario Soccer? What is that, Strikers? I bet people are going nuts for this. I never played any of the soccer Mario games. I played the baseball game on the GameCube. And I think, yeah, I played the Wii version too because my brother had both of those. And even though I'm not a big sports guy, they were both pretty good. And I know people really like the Strikers games. So people are probably losing their minds for this.
Mario Strikers Battle League. Prepare for Strike, a 5-on-5 sport like soccer that's way heavy on offense. Aim for goals by dribbling and passing to teammates, as well as by using tackles.
Oh my goodness, Purple Mario.
And crushing.
They got rid of Waluigi, just Purple Mario now.
The main rule in this sport is to rule the field. Try to score more goals than your opponents. There are two things to keep in mind that'll help you with your strategies. First, the gear you equip. It changes not only your appearance, but also your stats like speed, strength, and pass accuracy. Customize as you see fit. Second, the Hyper Strike. To activate this shot, grab an orb when it appears on the field and charge it while your opponents are distracted. Hit the net and you'll score not one, but 2 goals. Up to 8 players, 4 players on each team can compete against each other on one Nintendo Switch system. In addition to individual matches, online play will have an online club mode. Join an in-game club and compete for placement in the rankings. Up to 20 players can join a club. So create your own and invite friends and family to play alongside you. Or join an existing one owned by other players. Try to become the world's top club. With items, tackles, and hyper strikes. Anything goes on this field. Mario Strikers Battle League launches on Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, that's not a game for me, but very cool for the people who really love those games. It's cool to see them bring back series like that.
Mario Strikers series is coming to Nintendo Switch. We hope you're excited for this anything goes battle soccer game. Next, please take a look at this.
Oh, Splatoon. Cool, cool. I can already tell this year's going to be a rough one because there are a lot of cool games coming out already and we barely know what's coming. I mean, like Fire Emblem Warriors is already like a I'm getting myself that for my birthday kind of thing. Fish stick. That's cool. I always love things that make you use the vertical movement because I don't know. That's something that really stood out to me in the first Splatoon. Was I feel like not as many games at the time used, or at least not as many games that I'd played used vertical movement like that. So I always like seeing that. I like really vertical stages, which tend to be more in the story mode, unfortunately. Like, usually there's only a few places where you really need to climb a ton. Except Moray Towers, which, funny enough, is actually my least favorite. Well, not my least favorite, one of my least favorite stages. At least in Splatoon 1. In Splatoon 2, I think they balanced it a little better. El Gigante.
That was the trailer for the co-op mode in the Splatoon 3 game. The next wave of Salmon Run. A giant salmonid, one that's never been seen before, was also spotted at the end of the trailer. Will the Inklings and Octolings ink or swim? Splatoon 3 will launch this summer. We hope you'll look forward to future updates.
Okay, so that's a summer game too.
Let's move on to more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Fonzers at the ready. A full remake of the first Front Mission game is storming onto Nintendo Switch. In this tactical RPG, you'll pilot weaponized machines called Vanzers and lead your battalion to victory.
I've never heard of this, but it feels like that we've been seeing a lot more tactical games
Mix and match various weapons
since the Switch launched, which is cool. Maybe there were a lot and I just wasn't seeing them, but I feel like I've just been seeing them a lot more. Between Fire Emblem, of course, the Advance Wars remake. There was that one, I think it was indie, it was Wargroove, I think. And then this. Oh, and Triangle Strategy, which I've been seeing a lot of advertisements for this last week.
From the creators of the Asphalt series comes rip-roaring racing action across Disney and Pixar-inspired racetracks. Race as a legendary roster of characters on
Kingdom Hearts Racing.
using each one's special abilities to battle for victory across the finish line. Choose Mickey Mouse for symphonic speed, Sully for
No, I want to play Sora.
or Mulan for
Or Remy.
explosive maneuvers. Each racer also
Yeah, actually, I want to play Remy. That'd be hilarious.
for turning the
Put
tables
Remy
at
in the
last
truck.
second. Disney Speedstorm
Like, give
is a
Remy a
free-to-play
monster
game
truck.
with new seasons added regularly, bringing more exciting Disney and Pixar characters, circuits, karts, and more. Plus, enjoy cross-platform play as well as split-screen and online multiplayer modes. Disney Speedstorm races onto Nintendo Switch this summer. Dive into these classic franchises on Nintendo Switch. Unleash the power of the Force in this classic Star Wars action-adventure. As Darth Vader's secret apprentice, you'll use devastating Force powers and lightsaber combos as you hunt down Jedi Masters on iconic planets. Upgrade abilities like Force Grip and Force Repulse, then combine them for even more destructive combos. Use button controls or opt for motion controls enhanced from the original Wii version. You can also duel locally with a friend to determine who is the galaxy's most powerful Jedi. Star Wars: The Force Unleashed launches on Nintendo Switch April 20th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. The complete saga of legendary assassin Ezio Auditore da Firenze awaits in 3 critically acclaimed Assassin's Creed games. Explore Renaissance Italy and 16th century Constantinople. Interact with historical figures and discover secrets of the Creed across 3 games, 2 bonus short films, and DLC. Plus, take advantage of enhanced features for the Nintendo Switch system on the go, including touchscreen controls, HD Rumble, and optimized on-screen display. Assassin's Creed: The Ezio Collection launches on Nintendo Switch February 17th. pilot mobile suits in dynamic action RPG battles. Strange incidents called breaks are occurring across the Gundam universe. Find out what's causing them and restore the proper timeline. You'll lead 3 mobile suits in battle. Enhance each suit with parts to improve their power. You can also battle alongside friends in online co-op multiplayer. SD Gundam Battle Alliance launches on Nintendo Switch this year. Two worlds cross in the triumphant return of this RPG classic. A remaster of the acclaimed RPG Chrono Cross is coming to the Nintendo Switch system. One fateful day.
Did they already announce that? I'm pretty sure this leaked like a month or so ago. A month or two. That this was getting a remake. I'm not sure if that they formally announced the remake or and this is just the announcement for the Switch version, or if this is the official announcement of it.
Depending on the choices you make, the allies who accompany you and the endings that trigger will differ. A number of improvements have been made to this remaster, like the ability to turn off enemy encounters and a newly enhanced soundtrack. Plus, Radical Dreamers, originally released on the Satellaview, is included. Experience the origins of Chrono Cross in this text-based adventure. Chrono Cross, the Radical Dreamers Edition, dashes and slashes its way onto Nintendo Switch April 7th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Kirby! Oh, Kirby's gonna join he's gonna join that racing game from earlier. Those are cute. Man, Kirby designs are always just so adorable. I don't know how I feel about that. That reminds me of that one GIF where the guy turns into the car. That made me a little uncomfortable. I'm not sure about that. I don't think we need Car Kirby, honestly. I don't think that needs to be a Kirby power-up. He was fine with Wheel, honestly. He doesn't need the full car.
To rescue the kidnapped Waddle Dees,
Oh, the
Kirby
Waddle
sets off
Dee!
on a new adventure. Introducing Mouthful Mode.
No, I don't think we need that.
To zoom around,
I don't like that. That's scary.
a vending machine to attack with juice cans.
That one reminds me of Fridge Rotom.
With Mouthful Mode, new actions will be available for Kirby depending on the object he inhales. Enjoy exploring with new moves.
Yeah, that's a Rotom
and
form.
abilities. Kirby can even weaponize a mouthful of water, like this.
Oh, Super Mario Sunshine.
Use Waddle Dees. Waddle Dee Town will continue to grow, and more resources will become available. At Waddle Dee's Weapon Shop, familiar copy abilities can be evolved. Evolve copy abilities to expand Kirby's range of attacks.
That's cool.
They'll also change Kirby's appearance and make him even more powerful. Some copy abilities...
I feel like a toy hammer is a bit of a downgrade from a regular hammer. Pow Hammer!
A new adventure awaits our pink puffball. Who are the Beast Pack? What are these enemies trying to do? Can Kirby restore peace to this world? Kirby and the Forgotten Land launches on the Nintendo Switch system March 25th. Pre-orders are
March
available
25th.
now on Nintendo eShop.
That's sooner than I thought. We didn't have a date for that except for early 2022, so I
Please
think.
look forward to its release.
But I don't know, I kind of didn't expect it to be that soon. It looks good though.
任天堂ディレクトをご覧の皆さん、こんにちは。バッターの大谷翔平です。ピッチャーの大谷翔平です。任天堂スイッチ上で今回初めて MLB 打賞22が楽しめるようになりました。それではこちらをご覧ください。
That's right, Otani-san. MLB The Show is coming to Nintendo Switch. That means you can play modes like Road to the Show and Diamond Dynasty on your Nintendo Switch. But that's not all. You can even play
This is just 100% not for Brandon.
Joy-Con controller.
But I do like it every time they do the snap with the when they say Switch. That still has not gotten old to me 5 years since the Switch's launch.
And take your progress
I'll do that myself. I'll just be
on Nintendo
I'll be like, "Where's my Switch?"
Friends that play MLB The Show 22 online matches on other consoles, no need
This
to
is not
worry.
interesting to
You can
me.
Fight them and play online.
I'm actually curious how much of the overlap is between people who watch directs and people who go nuts for like sports games like this. This feels like something that would appeal to people who don't really watch directs, but maybe I'm wrong.
3 Kingdom Hearts collections are almost here. From Kingdom Hearts to Kingdom Hearts 3.
I heard people were very not happy with the cloud versions or whatever.
Relive or get to know these heart-filled adventures alongside Sora, Donald, Goofy, and more for the first time in TV, tabletop, or
I finally finished Birth by Sleep, by the way. Only took me almost a year between doing the first route and then finishing the other 2 back to back.
Each collection's cloud version will also be individually available on Nintendo eShop. Klonoa is coming to Nintendo.
I think this leaked a few months ago too.
Scrolling levels. You'll run, jump, and hover.
I've never played a Klonoa game, but the character design is really cute.
Each level surroundings to your advantage. Also, Klonoa 2 is included. Take on these great adventures.
Well, yeah, I would hope so if it's a collection.
Fantasy Reverie series launches on Nintendo Switch July 8th. We're so glad you're here.
Oh. Portal?
Come here often. Either way, you're in for a puzzling treat. In these award-winning games, the portal gun is your key to surviving imprisonment in a mysterious lab. Create portals and warp to other areas to find cake? Still unconfirmed. You can pass through portals, and so can cubes, lasers, and robots with unnerving levels of personality. The sequel adds in local, online, and split-screen multiplayer modes, and that part's no lie. Neither is the sentient robot monitoring your every move when Portal Companion Collection warps onto Nintendo Switch this year.
That was a little surprising.
A classic comes alive. Previously unreleased outside of Japan, the RPG Live Alive makes its overseas.
Okay, that's why it never released outside Japan. I was like, I've never even heard of this.
The order in which you tackle them is up to you. Prehistory. A tribesman comes of age in a world without words. The Wild West. A wanderer with a bounty on his head fights for his life. Imperial China. A kung fu master searches for a worthy successor. Twilight of Edo, Japan. A shinobi undertakes an important secret mission. Present day, a martial artist strives to become the strongest there ever was. The near future, a youth with psychic powers takes a stand against evil. The distant future, a newly built robot is swept up in a tragedy in space. What other stories are on the horizon?
You will repay my loyalty in death!
Live Alive launches on Nintendo Switch
That looks
July
interesting.
22nd. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
How was that? Next up is this. It's a new iteration of the Wii Sports series.
I'm kind of surprised they took this long.
Please
I'm
take a look.
not that surprised that they finally did something like this, but oh, those aren't Mii's. They're cute though.
You might recognize these three from past Wii Sports games. Tennis. Rally by gently swinging the Joy-Con controller at the right time. Bowling. Roll the ball straight ahead or give it a little curve. And Chambara. Knock your opponent off the platform while attacking and defending. Plus, 3 additional sports are joining the lineup. Soccer. Use a gigantic ball to make dynamic plays. Enjoy matches with Joy-Con controllers to shoot and perform diving headers. By attaching a Joy-Con controller to the leg strap accessory included with the physical version of the game, you can play shootout mode with intuitive kicking motions. Badminton. Control your shots left.
I'm actually pretty decent at badminton, though I haven't played it since high school. I took individual sports class that I wouldn't have to deal with other people, be on teams and stuff. And I was okay at tennis and badminton. And we also had a circus arts unit, and I was good at spinning the plates. And, I was also pretty good at ping pong. And that's about the extent of things that Brandon is good at that requires physical activity.
Across all sports. Play against friends online, or opt for random matchmaking. The more you win, the tougher the players you'll face.
These characters are really cute, though. I really like them.
Try taking
They
on
look
this
nice.
challenge.
How was that? Since I'm already here,
That's
I'd
kind
like
that's
to
kind of
show you
cool.
some gameplay of one of the newly added sports, volleyball.
Mr. Takahashi! Oh, hello there, everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi from Nintendo.
Wow, Mr. Koizumi, I can see you're ready to play. All right, I'll play some volleyball online together with Mr. Koizumi. Do you have your wrist strap ready?
Yes, of course. I've got plenty of space around me as well.
All right, let's start. We'll be including some live commentary throughout our match.
All right. Oh, we're doing this? Volleyball, a newly added sport in Nintendo Switch Sports.
Cute, but I'm not sure that I need a full demonstration of volleyball. I've seen volleyball before.
Takahashi up front. We begin with Koizumi serving. How will the opposing team react? Takahashi makes the block. Another one's coming. Koizumi saves it. A setup in the air, and here comes the spike. The other team saves it and fights back. And they score. Takahashi didn't quite get it in time. All right, well, it's okay. It's okay. The game's not over. Now the other team serves. Koizumi receives it. Takahashi sets it up. And Koizumi spikes. But it goes right toward the opponent. Here's another attack. Now's their chance. They get the ball. And with the setup from Koizumi, Takahashi scores. They got a point with that fierce spike.
Woo! Let's stop our match here.
After all, we were in the middle of a presentation. All right, I'll be leaving now.
I must go. My planet needs me.
Introduction to Nintendo Switch Sports. The game launches April 29th. We're planning a free update in the summer that allows you to play soccer matches with a Joy-Con controller and the leg strap accessory. You can use the accessory to play shootout mode at launch. In addition, we're also planning a second free update this fall that lets you enjoy golf.
I'm surprised that's not just a launch thing.
And now, a request to everyone. To help ensure that you can all enjoy playing online, we'll be having an online playtest before the game launches to evaluate various technical aspects. We'd definitely like to ask for your help with this. The online playtest will only be available for players with an active Nintendo Switch Online membership on the dates shown on screen. For those of you interested, please visit the official Nintendo website for more details. Thank you. That's all I have for now about Nintendo Switch Sports. I hope you're looking forward to this game. Let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Get those taiko drumming skills ready! The latest Taiko no Tatsujin game is coming to the Nintendo Switch system. Set in Omiko City, the sacred town for taiko drums, you'll strive to become a taiko master, along with brand new character Kumo-kyun. Drum to dozens of boppin' beats, including Megalovania, Gurenji, and Racing into the Night. And that's not all. An orchestral version of the main theme from The Legend of Zelda is included.
Oh, wow.
76 songs total. Plus, take advantage of a practice mode to replay sections of songs.
I'm not good at rhythm games, but I know some people who really are, and they're probably interested in this. I can't believe Megalovania here yet again.
Drum to your heart's content. When Taiko no Tatsujin Rhythm Festival launches on Nintendo Switch this year. Plus, a paid in-game subscription service that gives you access to over 500 songs will be available at launch. What's new with these Nintendo Switch games? The brand new tactical RPG game Triangle Strategy is almost.
I still can't believe they kept that name. What a terrible name. The rest of the game looks interesting, but that name is just why.
And conviction will determine their fate.
As Lord of House Wolford, I solemnly swear an oath by which all future lords shall be bound. I will never turn my back on the promise of a better world.
A new demo playable to the end of Chapter 3 will be available on Nintendo eShop later today. Save data from the demo can be transferred to the full game once purchased. More Cuphead action awaits in the paid DLC, Cuphead, The Delicious Last Course. Here, you'll explore a brand new Inkwell Isle. Defeat a bevy of new bosses with wild personalities and even wilder attacks. The clever Miss Chalice is a new playable character. Take down fearsome foes with her double jumps, rolling dodges, and more. Cuphead, The Delicious Last Course wallops its way onto Nintendo Switch June 30th. A free update is coming to the Metroid Dread game. All it takes is one hit. Even from this. Getting hit even once causes a game over in the brutal Dread Mode difficulty. Can you face this new challenge? And for players new to the Metroid series, take advantage of increased recovery with the newly added Rookie Mode difficulty.
It's cool to see Dread get
later today.
First update. Maybe they're doing more. Yeah. It's cool to see them still supporting that. I didn't get it, but I know people were pretty positive on it.
Something's bound for Nintendo Switch.
Is it Earthbound? Yep. Itoi, Shigesato Itoi, tweeted about the Direct earlier this morning, and so people were hyping up potential Earthbound, which I've wanted for ages, but like, it's like, it feels like a why did this take so long? It's still very cool. I hope a lot more people try Earthbound because it's fantastic, but I would have been a lot more excited if instead of Switch Online it was just a physical version. I'd buy a physical version just because I'd rather have that. And Beginnings, good. Beginnings is also very good and very underrated. Though I think I feel like I would have loved to see like a remake or remaster that just fixes a few of the issues with it and brings up the art style in line with Earthbound's.
Earthbound and Earthbound Beginnings will be added to Nintendo Switch
You're
Online
missing one.
later today.
Oh, today. That's cool. But that's very exciting. I'm glad to see them finally remember that Earthbound exists.
What did you think? Here's some news from Mario Kart fans. Many of you have been enjoying the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game since its launch in 2017. So, we've been working on...
I guess we're going to gloss over that some people have been enjoying it even longer than that. Oh, no Mario Kart 9, just more DLC. You can't fool me. That's just the mobile game. I'm pretty sure you go to France in the mobile game. I think I saw like they had like cups for different actual real world locations.
Paid DLC courses will be coming to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. This is the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass. You may recognize some courses from past Mario Kart games.
Cool.
8 courses will be released at a time over 6 waves.
6
That's
waves?
48 additional courses we plan on releasing by the end
Man,
of 2023.
where are waves 3 through 6 of Smash? Lloyd has to be in one of those.
Chaco Mountain and Tokyo Blur will be included in the first wave. Of course, you can play these courses locally and online. The first wave of the Mario
Oof.
Kart 8 Deluxe Booster
That's
Course
pricey.
Pass will launch March 18th. Pre-orders begin today.
But I guess that's probably what, like less than $5 per wave.
Enjoy this DLC at no additional cost with a Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack membership. Or purchase the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass on its own.
How was that? I hope you're looking forward.
I feel like people would have been I don't know how excited people are going to be about that. I'm sure there's a lot of excitement for it, but I think maybe throwing in like a character with each wave might have helped too.
Fighting in order to live, and living to fight. That's the way of our world.
Xenoblade?
Ionios.
Tell me, what would possess
That looks like a
you to
Monado.
side with them?
We're fighting because there are enemies to kill.
I refuse to believe you're him.
I knew it. I saw this coming.
You're not enemies now.
Fine for you, isn't it? All that time you've got.
You could try to move forwards again.
How can our lives be so snuffing little to you?
They're not your friends anymore. They're his fuel.
Sword march. The land pierced by a great sword. It's the only way you're gonna defeat the real enemy.
Whatever life is lost, I won't let you shoulder it all alone.
What good filling up these flickering clocks in our eyes? It will never replace the friends we've lost.
The flame clock, it has to go!
Ouroboros abhor this world. They must be erased without a trace.
Xenoblade 3? Very cool. I'm interested to see a lot more of that. September. Alright.
The story of Xenoblade Chronicles 3 ties together the futures of the worlds depicted in Xenoblade Chronicles and Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and it will
Cool.
launch this September.
Yeah, I saw there was one that looked like a high Entia and
Thank you for watching.
and one that looked like she had like a core crystal, so I was curious if it would be like a thing that combined the two worlds, or it was its own world that just happened to draw on both of them. But that's cool. Kind of surprised they didn't have a fake out one more thing with like Breath of the Wild news or Bayonetta news. Surprised that we didn't see either of those, but overall very solid direct. There were some really cool stuff in there. Yeah, a lot of cool stuff. I'm funny enough, I think the thing that was most exciting was probably the first thing they showed, which was Fire Emblem Warriors. That looks really good. And then Earthbound, long overdue. I hope more people try it out if they haven't already. Really just love that. And also try out Earthbound Beginnings too. It's a little clunky, it's older, but it's still very good if you can push past some of its issues. But other than that, most of the stuff they had pretty interesting. The Switch Sports, Xenoblade 3, very cool stuff. There were some stuff in there that didn't really appeal to me, like mostly the other sports stuff besides the Nintendo Switch Sports, but cool for those who are interested in them. Overall, very solid direct. Still, like I said, a few things I would have liked to see, like Breath of the Wild, but other than that, very good overall. But let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Are you excited? Was there anything that stood out to you as something that you're especially interested in? And until next time, this is Hoodie Angel Brandon, signing out.